everybody.
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title!
Clap. Whew. Saved it there. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 50, Upheaval in Central. I think I said that word right.
Yep.
Upheaval in Central. Last on, Hohenheim entered boss mode, didn't even take his hands out of his pockets, and captured Pride, and Alphonse is in there with him as well. We got a little rundown of how he thinks of his mother, and then Greed is on his way to Central. I don't know if he's being followed by anybody. We are starting our, I say we, Team Mustang is starting its assault on Central. It's taken the Fuhrer's wife hostage, and now the cliffhanger we left on, the Central forces have cornered him and his group.
Oh yeah.
And they are saying the only person we need alive is Roy. And that is it.
So guys, if you enjoy this reaction series, make sure you leave a like on this video particularly. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Fullmetal content or just other anime in general. Check out the Patreon if you want to get not only 1 but 2 week early access. You can also just join the Discord and be with us permanently with one-time Discord purchase. And you can also go over to wherever you want to watch Fullmetal, support it over there because we don't own it, and come back and watch your boys. We're gonna punch it.
Kill the rest.
Oh yeah, and Kimberly is also here as well.
Yeah. This fucker.
Hey, hey, hey. What? Oh wow.
It was an ambush.
You told
There
me
you
to
go.
kill everyone except
Thunderbolt.
Mustang, so that was a direct order to kill the Fuhrer's wife then? I hate that my suspicions were correct.
Does this mean, has our country betrayed him?
It means you're expendable, unfortunately.
Has my husband chosen to abandon me?
Oh, that's so
I
sad.
don't know.
He abandoned me!
But, no matter which one, I promise that we'll protect your life.
Aw.
And once the dust has settled, you can be the one to tell our country that we were always on their side.
If it goes according to plan.
Let's move. We're sparing your lives, soldier. Be glad that we're not from Briggs. This would be a kill shot. What?
That is kind of a kill shot in the thigh.
It's been a
Depends
while.
on where, I guess.
Yeah, good work.
That's a major artery in your leg.
Suspected Brumman. He's sorting out the wreckage. Has Mrs. Bradley been informed yet?
No.
No.
No way.
That'll slow us down too much if she passes out. I like to think so.
I'll burn him.
Oh! Wow, look how it goes down!
Why the hell? We got 5 men.
That's the guy who gave the kill order.
Increased. 0.
He's not going for the kill.
He's funneling them.
I thought he was supposed to be some big war hero in Ishbal.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to live up to his legend, does he?
Good point. All of his explosions.
They're not hitting us. His Katie sucks.
What's the toll? 5 wounded, but none dead. It's a miracle no one's been killed so far.
He's restraining himself.
Unless.
Oh gosh, man.
And they aren't even killing our men to do it. There's no way they can outlast our numbers while keeping this up.
Colonel Mustang must have gone soft.
Obviously. He can't possibly think this will work.
If there's one thing softer than Mustang, it's the men under your command.
Ooh.
You might as well send in children.
Excuse me?
Told him.
Central. So then, your men are lacking in proper experience, making their defense a joke. Simply laughable. How about this? Why don't you let me step in and take command of a battalion?
Have you forgotten why you're here, Armstrong? You are being held here as a detainee and nothing more. I'm aware of your troops' undying loyalty to you as their commander.
You don't understand a single thing about the resolve of my troops.
Yup.
Your plan is useless. The only law the men of Briggs know is survival
Skyrim.
of the fittest. They know to abandon me if confronted with a crisis. Even if you were to murder me in cold blood, my troops would simply write me off for being too weak.
Oh.
They don't need me. Those men can act as their own force. That's the strength of the Briggs army. Don't even begin to assume that you know the soldiers I've trained.
Yup.
Bitch.
Your ass, bro.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Moving out.
Rolling.
Alright,
Oh,
Flip-flops.
what is that?
let's tear the throats out of any spineless fool that tries to get in our way.
What was that? Back
know.
there with the red eyes.
Nina
don't
Tucker is
know.
back.
Here they come.
Jesus.
Every
Come
week.
One
on.
of my men is capable of defeating.
Oh my gosh!
Yoink.
Just headbutts him. Boom.
We're not sure. Although
A cat got him.
Here, it looks like they're from the north.
Ugh.
They're from Briggs.
Oh!
Like assassin.
I looked at that just in time.
Listen, guys. If it comes down to it, just leave me behind.
Roger that.
Yeah.
You could at least pretend like you're willing to take my side. Yeah. Figures.
How incredible is that? Targeted precision with his moves.
Whoa!
The funny bear.
Yoo-hoo, Risa!
Oh, Becky?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about time, Rebecca. I know, sorry, but I think you'll find it was worth the wait.
Remember Grumman just grabbed her ass?
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo! Ammunition.
Rocket launcher.
You're not allowed to flirt with me unless you got money.
Car 97.
Whoa!
Bazooka.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's good.
Is that Ross?
It's been a long time.
It is. Yeah. Aww.
Yeah, boy.
Second Lieutenant.
My girl.
Returning to active duty without permission, sir.
Without permission.
She looks like she could be Roy's sister.
Yeah.
Surprised they haven't shown
Oh,
us
we got a
by
mortar.
now.
Well, we do have the flame alchemist.
Woo! Oh. Not lead tear gas.
It smells like cherry! Oh! Funny bear!
She's tear gas bombs with extra pepper spray.
So you got those things in Shane? Is that where all this stuff is from? I didn't know you were involved in this. Not that I'm complaining. But I do have to ask, where did you procure all these weapons?
The Emperor himself.
Go ahead.
Ew.
Is it some Chinese official? Port.
Man, whose ass do you think you're kissing?
That's Havoc.
That's casual.
Havoc?
Colonel.
Oh my gosh, he's grown some facial
They
hair.
offer everything you could possibly need.
The
From
true
light
Emperor of
jobs,
Jing.
We're just a phone call away. This is Havoc's, your neighborhood general store.
General
There's smoke rising from within the city.
The city's gotta be in complete chaos by now.
So it's time to make our move. Now's the time. Eclipse.
Guess we should get going.
It's the promise day,
I
boys.
do have a countermeasure for his transmutation circle, and I'd rather prevent him from activating it in the first place. He might have gotten too big for his old one, but he's still inside a flask. And if we destroy his container, we might be able to kill him. And not only that, we might be able to free all the souls that he has trapped inside of him.
Yes.
Look at the uprooted trees.
Yeah, dude. He literally terraformed the earth right there.
Hey, Al.
He changed it.
We're heading out now. And we're gonna kick that bearded bastard's ass.
Just be careful.
Right.
Wait, that wasn't lined up. Do it again. Morris code to envy.
Father's about to reveal the secret of immortality.
Call off your soldiers right now!
You stripped me of my command of the Briggs soldiers, remember?
Why, do you really think you can get away with this?
I'd like to ask you the same question for what you're doing.
Yeah.
This father guy must have told you his plans. All that he intends to sacrifice and what he gets from it.
Sure, of course he told me. The select few of us that he's chosen will ascend to even greater heights, and the nation of Amestris will change the world. All of the sacrifices made are an unavoidable part of it. Why don't you understand that?
You bastards are beyond hopeless.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, pull it out.
please.
Scum sit back and safely watch the battlefield as if it were some kind of spectator sport. You don't know
She likes going for the wrists.
And yet you're the first
It's a smart move.
You're betraying your country.
You think so? Our country
What are
can
you
never
guys
well
doing?
regard me as a hero once
Same
this is
fucking
all
thing.
I thought she was gonna pull a Ratatouille, stab the guy in the arm, and make the gun aim at you.
Celebrated hero of Ishtar.
Oh, that was graphic.
Through the forehead.
Man, I didn't know Ratatouille kills people.
Yes.
Wow.
It's
What
the
movie did I
distant
watch?
cousin. Distant cousin.
She's so fine.
Armstrong!
Hey, Major!
Major, I have just received word that General Armstrong shot and killed General Gardner at Central Command.
Yeah. It's now or never, baby.
She killed him. Foo's like, I'm out, bro.
Yeah.
Things are happening quicker than I expected.
He's got to be on top. Watch the buildings.
Who's the man?
Wait. It feels like the presence has somehow tripled in size since yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Father. That's also to the beat of Sorry, I thought a little Celine was doing a little dong, dong.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
I knew it. Damn, I don't know what that means though.
Oh god, look at this little demon dude.
Wait, there's another way we can get in. The third laboratory. That's how Al and the Colonel snuck underground when they fought Lust. Help me, please! My name's Edward Elric. I'm a state alchemist.
Wait, what was that? You said you're a state alchemist?
I need you to help me. Scar is trying to kill me!
Skull
You
King.
guys on the wanted list. Hands up!
That was a mean thing to do.
Shut up, come on.
Come on.
Shut up.
The transmutation marks.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, cool door.
Incredible.
Should we split into two groups?
Sounds good. I'll take a team this way, and then you and Scar can lead a team the other way.
Why do I have to go with him?
It's best to divide the groups based on their skill and outfit. Now remember, you told me that he was somehow able to turn off.
So Scar and Ed
Scar
and
was
everybody else with Hohenheim.
his, but you were rendered helpless.
Alright, I guess that means these two are together. So who are you taking?
All of
My
you.
alchemy is a little unique, so I'll be fine on my own.
Huh.
On second thought, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a bodyguard, so I might as well take the young lady with me.
That's a little sketch.
Ed gets all
And
the
then you must
chimeras.
discover the enemy. Do everything you can to destroy him.
Roger that. Are you sure that you're gonna be okay with just the two of you?
Of course, I prefer it this way.
Why
I'd rather
would
keep
he?
the young lady's company for myself than share with a lot of you.
Very creepy.
I hope he doesn't like.
Let's go.
Stop sussing Hohenheim. You've been doing it for like 80 episodes.
No, I like Hohenheim. That was just kind of weird. I'm the strongest one, but also I'll take her.
Go find him.
But I...
You don't need to worry about us. You care deeply about him, don't you?
Yep. That's Boo.
That was cool.
Ninja.
Be careful. And thank you.
So he just wanted to free her from her honor-bound, like, pact with them?
Yeah, just let her go do her thing.
What else are we gonna
Oh,
use?
shit. Releasing them early. Oh my gosh, look at all the
Rolling
crystals.
stones.
That kind of
Look at all of
situation
them.
we worked so hard to make them for.
Oh man.
All those third laboratory sacrifices, or fifth laboratory
Ishvalans.
sacrifices, and Ishvalans.
Ooh, bro.
Go now.
You better hope you.
Treacherous rebels a lesson.
You better hope they're gonna work. You're pulling all the things early. Ew. Their third eye has awoken. One eye, I guess, but that's horrifying. Don't end the episode.
Oh, you gotta. Got him.
Damn, dude.
That was episode 50.
Continuation of the move-in on Central.
The Promised Day.
The Promised Day is finally here.
I read some comments, so you and I were going back and forth of like, is the Promised Day a known thing? It's not. According to the comments, a lot of them were just like, no, that's just the day they decided to call it that.
Okay.
The Promised Day is when they're going to invade.
Okay.
Or that's when his thing is going to happen.
So it is not like a known holiday.
No. And,
This is their code name for it, I guess.
yeah. We kept pointing out how Ed is taller. A lot of people were like, you guys got to remember, a few months have passed.
Well, that's what I was saying, is that time has progressed, and they do slowly make Ed taller throughout the series.
Mhm.
That's what I was pointing out, like, when we were first, like, bringing it up, because you're like, what the heck, why is he so tall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just saying, the one episode I happen to notice is the one everybody starts mentioning in the show. So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, but the plan is really starting to pick up, and a lot of people that the bad guys might have thought were on their side are starting to flip the switch and show that their allegiance is not to them.
Mm-mm.
I guess the biggest one notably is Olivier today. Ratatouille being, instead of grabbing the hair, you stab with the
hand holding the gun.
the
and he
arteries
shoots.
and
I got it.
direct it.
Is that doable? It's not embedded in his nervous system.
Is a rat able to navigate a person? That's the
That's
whole
a-
point of the joke.
Still.
There's alchemy in the show.
I mean,
yeah, sure. We got a little girl with a lizard from a flask years ago.
she fucked up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she couldn't just go home with him.
Nope.
Would have been a lot better.
But to start, no one died in the room.
Nope.
All the bullets were shot by people up above.
More resurgence.
And poor Miss Bradley realized that either her husband's dead and that the people that serve her ordered her to die.
Or that her husband betrayed the country.
That too, which
Yeah.
is, I mean, either way you look at it, it's sad for her.
Yeah.
Roy's extending her a little hand and saying, just remember that when we take this over, you should be the one to say that we were always for the country's side, which is an important thing, unless the Fuhrer shows up.
Yeah. No, it's like... If he shows up, you still think he's alive?
Guys, stop.
Guys, stop.
Give it up.
No, you give it up.
Give it up. Yeah, if and when he shows up, that might not work out for us. But if he doesn't, or if they don't come in proximity, she is a useful... It's very good to have people from the original side stick out for you when a turning of allegiances come to power.
The original hierarchy.
It's a very important thing. You see it in history. You see it in shows that depict history, where a lot of the... she's not necessarily on the board of trustees, but she is a figurehead that's really good to keep if you want to have a trade-off of power.
It's about the peaceful transition.
Yep, it is. And to get the approval of people from the prior office. And like I said, I don't think she's a politician. We don't really know much about her, but she is the wife of the man in charge.
She's the first lady.
She's very important. So the Fuhrer showing back up would really throw... I don't know what it's called, the chink in your armor. Would really pierce some...
It would ruin this plan pretty bad.
Because I don't know if there's any figureheads in power that are really highly looked up to. I mean, Roy's already an enemy of the state right now, in the public's eye.
Olivier will be as well.
And Olivier, I don't even know if she's really cherished by the people. I don't know what... I mean, she has, I would assume, no position in the government because she's an outlander commander across the...
I mean, she's a general.
A general across the nation.
That's her new position, right? She got promoted, though.
No, she was General Armstrong up in the north. She just wasn't like one of the generals like in the loop back in Central. Because like Grumman's a general, but he's not. He wasn't in the loop of the
Central,
the conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because he even said too like that they tried to like snake him in.
Yeah.
And he was like, man.
No, and they pushed him.
Yeah, and then that's when they sent him away to the east.
The Usurper.
Grumman.
I was going to say Roy.
Right.
He's gonna be the usurper in the show,
Don't
and
forget-
that's the goal, right? To make him the next Fuhrer. That's
He
what
wants-
everybody's
he
on board
wants to
for.
be.
Where he would brand himself and everybody else involved in the Ishvalan War
Yeah.
as war criminals.
And but that's what Grumman's trying to throw a wrench in his plans.
Grumman
Yes,
wants
that's what I was
to take
about to say.
over himself.
Grumman now has his own plans.
Yeah.
Bastard.
He's let Roy do all the dirty work these past few seasons, and now he wants to come over and sneak into power.
Yeah.
Even Miles was like, I'm gonna trust him for now. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Which is smart. But,
Yeah.
and yeah, so people are moving into Central.
Roy's not killing anybody.
Roy is not doing any lethal targeting, which is also a good display of power. I know everybody's kind of laughing at him right now, saying that, what a hero, what a man from the Ishvalan War. But I assume that's for also kind of extending a hand of like, you can join us once the tide is more in our favor.
Yeah.
This is our extension to you.
They're not trying to kill.
Their own men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually-
Their support system.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't rule a country if there's no one in the country to help you rule.
Mhm.
And those soldiers aren't the ones that are the bad guys. The bad guys are the guys that are running the country.
Yeah, Congress. I
Yeah.
call those guys the round table.
Yeah. The father squad.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, like I said, the father squad is already getting disemboweled by Olivier. Or caps popped off,
Yeah.
which was kind of gross.
That was gross.
That was pretty gross,
Yeah.
right through the cranium.
Bullet head. Bullet hole.
I have to ask you, who were the red eyes when they showed the
Olivier's group. I said that too. What the fuck is the red eyes?
I don't know.
Like, where's a small?
I know
doesn't
who it
it?
is.
I
I'm
don't
not
know-
gonna
I
say.
don't know who
I
it
just
is.
realized who it is. I'm not gonna say.
I'm trying to. It
I
could be
just
Izumi,
remembered.
the bear. The bear herself. Izumi is up there, right?
She was in
It's
was.
Izumi.
Yeah.
It's Izumi because they've done that before with her before, where they do it because
Yeah.
they did that in I want to call it season 1, the first few arcs when we met her.
That's
she
when you
had
thought
the-
she was a homunculus too.
I did because they did the red eyes
Yeah.
that are really only specifically for the homunculus.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Izumi. I forgot that she was up there.
I know, when you guys did that, I was like,
I love her. Yeah, that's exciting.
Did my realization help you realize who it is?
No. But then I was trying to think of who's limited to our heroes up there, and then I remembered the bear herself is up there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes. So, what else do we have going on? Brosh showed up and told Alex that his sister, sister.
No, Brosh was Olivier's the sister. But Brosh just came up and was like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Alex informed him that Roy is betraying the country, and then
Another guy
one
showed
of Alex's guys showed up and said Olivier just killed that general.
Right.
And Fu and Lan Fan are looking for Ling,
Yep.
which they don't know where he is. And
Yeah, we never saw where he went. He just kind of dipped out and went straight to Central, didn't he?
Yeah,
That's
he
unfortunate.
tried to take over. But they sense that there's triple the strength going on right now, and clearly the boy wonder, the little shithead himself, Pride, is doing that and talking to Father because that same
Morse
puppet-
code or homunculus code
Yeah.
of some form.
I would think Alphonse would be like, "That's annoying. Give me that back."
Yeah.
God damn it! Come on.
Yeah, I feel like Alphonse probably has to have really high patience and a high tolerance for shit.
Yeah.
Just because he doesn't
Fuck, he
sleep.
can't eat or sleep.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? The things that you do to take your mind out of reality for a little bit, he can't do them. He just constantly exists.
Yep. That has to be pure hell.
Yeah.
But
The message was sent to Father.
yeah, message was sent to Father.
What is it? I don't know.
Probably I would
Probably
imagine.
that they're moving in.
Yeah, that they're showing up.
That it's time.
Ross is here in the country as well.
With the help of Rebecca. Rebecca came in with all the guns, and then
Hawkeye.
Ross.
Or I'm sorry, Havoc.
Yeah, and Havoc ends up. He's owning a store. He's a supplier with military wares, which I guess is what he's been doing in his meantime since we last saw him, which is a useful thing to have as part of your team. They were running out of supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross is here from Jing. what did she say? I'm sorry that I'm here. Not on
She's like,
your
hello,
orders.
I'm here against your orders. Or here I'm
Against
I'm
your
here to
orders.
help against anyone's orders.
Yeah, they're really bringing in every single person that can potentially die now. Every single person we've met since season 1. The only people we don't have is Pinina. I think she's like she's literally the only. Her and Granny are like the only characters not like already mentioned.
Or like
here.
heading towards Central, yeah.
Is she the librarian?
No,
she's the girl with the
metal
leg.
Oh, well,
The
there's also the librarian from the first 13 episodes.
Oh, true. Yeah, well, maybe potential casualties when the villains start to lift up their game. I feel like the villains haven't really done their part in fighting back yet. So I assume that's what we're going to be getting with the zombie army.
Yeah.
The Cyclops army is, I guess, what we should call them because they all have a giant.
They've already given it a name.
What are they?
The Immortal Army.
Yeah.
Immortal Army. It's like Hellboy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Immortal Army.
No, that's the Golden Army.
Golden Army. Okay.
Great movie though.
Yeah.
But some random general, one of the father's little
lackeys.
I don't know. Wait,
Dude, do you see how many stones they had?
they had a bunch. It looked like there was at least 6 in each file at minimum.
That's so
There's
many.
more.
Yeah, non-perfected gems. They weren't like the orb, the perfect orbs, but they were like the weaker gems that they've had and
I
acquired.
don't know what is a perfected or to me the imperfected is the liquid one that Marco had that he showed Ed in the first few episodes. Just because I guess I call it an old one. The crystal one that Kimberly had.
Yeah,
that was one of the first ones they ever gave out.
And that's like what those ones were.
Yeah.
In my mind, I would agree with you. I'd say maybe the liquid, then the crystal, and then the perfected crystal or orb.
One of the chimeras had that too.
Yeah, they took
and they haven't felt the need to bring it up.
Was it the orb or was it the crystal?
No, Kimberly dropped the.
I thought he dropped the crystal. The weaker of the two.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think the chimeras have the red one, which either
the gorilla or the lion has it.
Which will probably have to go to Ed. Did the chimeras? Do they have alchemy, or they just have their chimeras?
They're just chimeras.
Okay, so I'll have to go to Ed or Scar or someone in our vicinity, unless Hohenheim pickpocketed that stuff.
You don't need it.
He should be able to sense it though.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need it. You see, he did the most, just standing there. He's not
still hands in pockets.
Yeah.
Guys, Scar's over there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then
he's like,
Hohenheim be like, that wasn't very nice.
Shut up.
Shut up. We're going inside, Dad.
What was the whole point of him taking the girl with him just to tell the girl to go? Couldn't they just say it there? Be like, she can go on her own. Why have a whole scene about that?
The bigger the numbers, the better chance.
I think it's more so that she probably just didn't feel comfortable going away on her own because they're kind of bought in on this mission. But she Fu is I'll go find Ling, but that's her lover, so she feels the need to fight, but also wants to go find him herself. That's why Hohenheim was just come with me, and then he's just just go, you're good. Yeah. I don't need you. Do what you want to do. Yeah. Don't feel obligated to do this.
Basically, give her a free pass to not have to be a part of the war and be a little selfish. Go find your lover.
Yeah.
Giving her the pass, the write-off.
Did you catch something that Hohenheim said, and I don't know if it's worth leaning into or not, that he said,
His alchemy's
was almost
a little different.
Huh?
His alchemy's a little different?
There was that, but this was before that when they were looking at Central. He said, I have a plan
to stop
the transmutation circle.
He said he wants to stop it before he wants to try and stop it before it happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's his goal.
I wonder if it's
his whole
all the names that he said, which we haven't gone back to.
His stuff that he'd been ripping out in the land.
Yeah, bro. That's one of those things I just kind of gave up on and just waiting for the show to just fill me in on this part because it's so conspiracy or there's so many there's things with these with Father and Hohenheim that's just let them show it to me. Let the reveal be grand when it comes because these guys they've had 50 episodes now, 50 exactly on the dot at this point to reveal it for us. But
what was his comment about? He might be in a new flask, but it's the same as his old one. Was that?
He's not in a flask. He's not actually in a flask anymore, but he's still bound by a flask now. So, like, he's confined to where he is, essentially.
Father.
I don't know. I mean, I would assume that means in the physical space. But, I mean, like, we've seen him leave the basement. Like, he was up in the Führer's office.
Yeah, we've never seen him leave.
But that's like directly
Central.
above the lair too.
That's true.
Yes.
He's never leave Central. He's never
never
left
seen him leave
Central,
it.
but he has
Except for
left.
Xerxes.
He's left the room.
Yeah.
So.
And even Salim's in a bigger
He's
flask.
got a border.
It's the border that forms the whole circle.
Basically,
So.
the country itself. It almost follows like the whole border of the country. It's more of a perfect circle.
I guess could you say every single homunculus can't go past that either?
I mean, we've never traveled outside the country.
Is Ishval in that circle?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where we don't know. We just know that Pride has a flask limit, and now we know that Father does too.
I wonder if it's
Maybe-
the same limit or if Father's is tighter and more condensed to the actual central hub.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because then they were inside of Gluttony, and he had a piece of the chunk from Xerxes, right? Of the wall.
Yes, Gluttony did go.
So I guess some of them don't have it.
But that okay. Sorry, in my mind, how I've always perceived the more recently brought up Salim circle is that was only in place when that country was made. So if Xerxes came before, what is this land called again? Amestris. If Xerxes came before it, perhaps there was a different circle that he was bound to at the time.
Maybe.
So maybe the homunculus, whatever ones were still existent at the time, did maybe have a circle at Xerxes. Oh, I don't wait.
I mean, they've been constantly building the circle since the country started. Like, that's
Yeah.
what Sloth has been doing.
Oh, yeah, I see
So,
what you're
like-
saying, because Gluttony ate it, and Gluttony
Yeah.
wasn't at
Gluttony
Xerxes.
traveled. Gluttony, at
Yeah.
minimum, I would imagine with envy and lust, I can't imagine they sent him on his own.
Yeah.
Or with greed. That, like,
Yeah.
some pairing, they went to Xerxes and destroyed what evidence was left of it.
Maybe Gluttony's
Or-
not
Or it could have been Father. Day one, when he came to be, just absorbed it.
sure, or Gluttony himself is a little bit older than we thought.
No, because Hohenheim wakes up in the throne room and everything's normal. Father, like, leaves. the
Around
city.
that time.
Yeah. I
Maybe.
mean, like,
Is
we
what
don't
I
we
mean.
don't know what happened. I mean,
Right.
it's like 1,000 years.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something,
Gluttony
so.
could be a little bit older too, so maybe he ate it before a new circle was made in Amestris.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll have to find out,
Mhm.
or never. Trying to think what's next. Well, the Cyclopses have been awoken. We're gonna see if they live up to what the bad guys want them to do, because
army.
it seemed like there was a little bit of a early push to get them out. So perhaps it's not
Yeah.
like they won't work, but like maybe not all the numbers are ready to go. I don't know how many we're talking about. Everything's always down below the bloody city, so we don't really have any estimation on the force of the bad guys. But we know there's a Cyclops army. We know the Chimeras.
They said, Fu said it feels like the energy beneath
Has
has
tripled.
tripled. So minimum, whatever, however many chimeras are down there, it's now tripled in size, which I would imagine that is
The army.
The army.
Yeah. Well, that'll be exciting. I'm really like, I'm waiting for this. Like, they're really hyping this shit up. My expectations are really high because, one, I know a lot of people like this show. A lot of people talk about it very highly. The masses of war are increasing in size based off what they're saying in the show. And even though the fight has technically kicked off and it's a tiny bit slow, we still got so many episodes yet.
Yeah.
Like we could still, like, I don't know what the trajectory of the show is going to be, so I'm trying to stop looking into it. But with only so many episodes left, I mean, it could be that the next 14 or whatever we have left is this whole battle. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get battle fatigue when we jump into this. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. I'm really excited because I know you guys love this show, and I want to be a part of knowing the full picture.
Yeah.
And we're so close. We're so close to seeing the full picture, and it's been a fun journey. I'm trying to think if there are any other things that we should mention though before we wrap up.
I mean, everybody's basically, other than Roy, everyone is underground.
Yeah.
I don't really know if we brought it up. Olivier's whole army is now in Central.
Yes.
And Roy snuck them in via her mansion.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So the whole
They're
Briggs,
invading.
the whole Briggs army is in. The army from the east, I would imagine, is still on their way with Miles. They're not there yet. Roy's insurgent crew
Yeah.
is in Central, and now all of our like Chimera Ed cast plus Hohenheim is underground, as well as
May.
And then we also have
Fucking Envy.
I was gonna say we also have Envy.
Yep.
That's definitely gonna break out of the Flask. Probably gonna go dragon mode and start killing a lot of these people. Well, that's what I'm really worried about. I'm excited for whenever the war really starts to take off and people have to start actually attacking each other and not doing any of the fake stuff with Roy. Is like I'm scared for Envy to break out. I'm scared for Salim to break out now that he's in touch with Father, and I'm scared that the Fear is going to show up. Those three things alone, and the dear Lord, Envy, Fury, Führer, and Salim and Father being in contact as a single thing, and then the zombie army. Like those four things,
and Kimberly too.
Yes.
Shit. Five
he's in
things of
Central.
danger.
Yeah.
That could all commence.
Ruin this.
Be an Empire Strikes Back for this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I want to watch the next one. Let's get into it.
Hold on.
Right.
So just to refresh my memory, May went back because she saw how nice everybody was in that one mining town, and she wanted to help save them. Correct.
Plus, Envy was like, well, you can get the real answer to immortality if you go. Like, he convinced
stay
her.
here.
I thought that was a new thing this episode when he says,
No,
like,
he-
he's
he-
close to doing it, we better get down there.
He said that when she was at, like, the crossroads trying to decide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little May.
She's stupid.
She's a kid.
Yeah.
But, guys, if y'all like the video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the comments. We are so close to finishing the series, and we're really excited. So, if y'all want to tune in for the next one, be ready. Click that button when the link pops up. Let's go. Punch it.
Ka-cha-cha! Ka-chunga!